Hello there everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Felseal Arbiter's Mark. In the last episode, I had wanted to do one of these large battles, but instead, I got distracted by the hunts that showed up. And we completed 2 of the 3 of them, I believe. The other encounters out here, the large battle in that last hunt, I believe want us to be a little higher level before we actually go ahead and do them. With most people being level 28 or so, we'll check really quick before we head on south to continue with the main quest line. But I think that was the case. Yeah, so they want us to be level 28 here, level 26 here, and most of my people I think are around level 25 if I recall correctly. So let's spend some time really quick before I do anything else and take a look at our people, the equipment they have, and if I have to level them. Remember that there'll be a link down below in the comments section that you can click on to jump ahead past this part in case you don't want to watch me do this step. I kind of feel like this is required as well for me because it has been a few days since I've recorded this game. The summer and spring are here. They've been here for a while. And I've been trying to go out and get some exercise in while I can. I need to get vitamin D, I need to lose another 10 pounds, so that means heading out walking. Unfortunately, that means I have less time for recording when I decide I want to go ahead and do that sort of thing. Combine that with my desire to fire up my Dungeons and Dragons campaign again. The fact that it is spring and summer means more yard work has to get done. And I've been trying to shift my sleep cycle around. And I've been very tired because I constantly am failing to successfully do that. Has all been cutting into the time that I would be spending on recording games. I've also gotten addicted to a few other games in the meantime as well, which is super bad because I am completely out of backlog for all of the games I'm playing, including Underrail, which I started playing because I was playing this game too much. I think we're saving that. Wait, we're saving that for Boone, but do you have enough for Boone? You do not. Okay, 250. So, I feel like I need to apologize to all of you. I'm letting you down. I've let more than 2 days in a row go by without uploading anything to my channel. But I'm generally doing okay. There are no problems with my health, or, well, beyond normal problems with my health. So we should be okay. Oh, okay. I'm wrapping up Icy Sorcerer. Okay. Alright, that wasn't so bad. So that took just a few seconds. We have some new crafting it looks like we can do. Why don't you show me what's new here? Show me what I can make with the cold iron. I recently discovered that the crafting menu allows me to actually look at what I picked up that's new, and if I want to actually make anything out of it. Drains hit points. Ooh, that sounds promising. What level is the Blood Axe? 80 attack damage. Let's quickly take a peek. I mean, no one in my squad is using axes, but I know there's a few people who could use them. Darley, no. I want her to use Pestilence. There's no way I'm taking that off of her. Like, you know who dies a lot? Milner does. Maybe we should give that to him. What's the next strongest weapon we have? Lobotomizer, which does 66 damage. So we could give you... You know what? I think we do it. So let's go ahead and try out... Try out a Blood Axe. Oh, hold on. We have something else new, too. A Desert Cowl. Holy Resistance. Defense and Resistance as well for that. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to spend this on a Blood Axe. Let's go ahead and do it. That seems like a weapon that a werewolf would use, right? Actually, it was the woodman who cut off the wolf's head who attacked Little Red Riding Hood, so maybe this is a bit ironic in its assignment now to Milner. So he'll lose 32 attack, and he'll also lose 32 defense when we give this to him. However, I can then change his abilities a bit, I think. Because he no longer needs to have sturdy grip. I think the werewolf can use a shield normally. We'll find out in a few seconds. And I'll give him Defense Expert. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so he's lost some damage, but he still is respectable at 233, and now he regenerates whenever he uses that weapon with an ability that is based off that weapon and uses its associated debuffs and abilities. And he's quite a respectable tank at 293 defense, 250 resistance, and 150 earth resistance. So I think that's a good idea. We'll give that a try for him. Is there anything else I can craft? We can't make any, like, special bows or the like, right? I don't think we can. We haven't even found whatever this leather type is yet. we still... Tim, you just passed, I think, the halfway point in this game. Sad. Very sad. Sad because I'm slowing down the uploads of it. I meant to have this finished by July. It looks like it'll be done sometime in September or October at this rate. Alright, so that's the crafting done. That was the leveling done. And now I think, since we're in Gale, we'll send some people out on missions. And we will go through the Kapakad Jungle and the Gold's Tier Wastes. And it looks like we get some Angel Tears as gatherables from there. That's interesting. Alright, so first we should send people out on missions. What is the battle group I am going to be using here? I guess that depends upon who's lowest level. Because those guys are going to be good. Well, let's take a look. So what level are my people? I guess I wasn't quite done here. I see lots of level 26. We could do that one hunt then. 25 for Darley. Everyone else looks like they're 24 for Suzuki. 25, 23. Yates has to come along with us. Okay, we have a few low-level folks. Some of which are story characters. I won't be allowed to send them out on a mission. I need to do recruits. Nope. Not this moment. Alright, so let's see. First off, I think we've finished all the guild upgrades out here, right? Yeah, we did a long time ago. And the stuff out here is probably not worth... Well, I do have the influence points. Did I start building... Oh my goodness, I didn't build anything for the Kawa lands. I'll worry about that later. Alright, so... For the missions... We've finished the Coast of Industry, right. We've only got one single mission out here, Gold Rush, and that's for ability points and influence. I don't think I really need either of these, but it is making progress, so I guess we're going to do this. Rumor of someone finding, by progress I mean we'll wrap up another area that the guild is covering. Because I wouldn't mind unlocking all the hunts and all the large battles and giving them all a try. Rumor of someone finding a stray nugget of gold lured a group of unemployed laborers into a great cave over here, which naturally stirred up the cave's inhabitants. You will face Tangrels definitely, possibly Zerks as well. Take a monster with you on this mission, or failing that, someone with the raw strength to handle this kind of fight. Okay, so we have a Zerk who can lead it, right? We've got Suzuki. So we'll send him. We have a Tangrel. Before I send Suzuki, what class are you? You are a Master Classed Corrupted. So let's change him so that he learns ability points for a different class while he's out here. Yeah, I discovered this as well. I have been quitting back out, going to the main party screen. But I discovered that, no, you can just hit G here. Go ahead and swap people and unequip all their items so you can put them to other people before you send them on guild missions, or change them to class very quickly from this screen. It makes it so much easier as well. I really like that this is an option. Oops, actually, I want to see what your class you are, Italian. Did you Master Tyrant? You Mastered Tyrant. So you're gonna go and get... Oh, but I can't make her... You don't have any Tyrant Serum, so you won't be able to make her back into this again. She's not gonna earn any experience points going to this, so we're not gonna send her. Oh, on that note, Tim, Suzuki isn't earning any experience points either. So maybe, you know what, you don't send him. Maybe you send Thraunus instead. And we'll move Suzuki back to being a Corrupted. Yeah, so we'll send Thrawnus. And Thrawnus is venomous because I'm leveling him to be an Earth Drake. So we'll send him instead. And who else could use some ability points? I think the Leb could. I don't think she's mastered Sylvian, so we'll send her. And any of these guys could also use a little more experience points. So let's send Takashi out. Okay. Now I want experience points for various people. I really don't think it's very cost efficient to do Shirobi Timbers over and over again for that 65. So we're not going to do that. Let's... but is there another one out here, Tim, that gives you experience points? And the dead shall rest. And that's it. That's 34, which is still a decent amount. So... people who are around level 25 should go for this. People who I'm definitely not bringing with me on the next quest. Who are you bringing next quest, Tim? We're going to be bringing Talion Suzuki. Talion and Suzuki. Yates. Zaro. And our bounty hunter, probably. So let's send Kareen. Kakuro. Mr. Simons. And Wolf. We have one more mission we need to do. Let's come back over here, look for another quest. 37 experience points for only 50 influence? Sure, we'll do this one. And 4 more people. So, Lunar, Legark van der Waals, Tillman, and... Walter will send you. Okay, everyone's out. Let's save the game just in case I fail this mission. It's been a while since I failed a mission, hasn't it? What's the last one that I failed? That would have been the hunt against the Dowdrenner, right? I think in the Alpine Woods or Timber Road, a long time ago now. Let's hopefully continue that trend of not failing these and head off into the Kapahwa jungle. Kapakwa. Kakakwa? Kapaka. Have you and Kiri visited Kawa lands often? As you've probably noticed by now, their main city is fairly remote. Not many Arbiters choose to visit it. And this has left them without much Arbiter protection compared to other cities. Which is why Kiri's always made a point to check on the area from time to time. Even though she downplays it, she's actually quite trusted by the Kawa elders. That does sound like Kiri. You give valuables, then leave. That's not the welcome I thought we'd be getting. Those are not Golgambab city envoys, but rather run-of-the-mill bandits. There's an awful lot of them, though. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's even more of them were on their way. They do like their swarms. If we're to catch up to Sigil, I think our best plan is to rush ahead. Agreed. Let's make a run for those lifts ahead. Kapaka Jungle. Escape to the safe area. Wait, we weren't here. We were up here. I see the treasure chest, but I'm not bringing anyone who has hover at the moment. And we're gonna want, judging based on this map, I'm gonna want to make sure that I build the one structure that lets us swim without any trouble. All right, so. I think a few of you guys who had viewed the last time I had one of these missions was surprised at how efficiently I was able to do it. the thing I am the most aware of in these missions is what is the objective. The objective isn't for us to kill all these turtles. The objective is for us to reach that far side. So to that end, we're going to be rushing toward it if possible. And we're fighting level 30s everywhere. Level 30s and level 28s. And a 31. Yeah, we are horrifically becoming under-leveled for this. We're 5 levels below the average level here. Okay, so anyone then who is low level is coming along with us. That's everyone. Let's bring Katja. We should probably bring... nope. Tim, you already were mentioning who you're bringing with you. Zaro needs to come. He's only level 24. Italian will come along. Suzuki. Lancaster is injured. We can't bring him. Yates needs to come along as well. And that's everyone. Alright. So, do I even want to look at what these characters have on them? Oh, there's multiple trapdoors here. Interesting. But our objective... Oh, we had to get every single person on one of these squares. Okay, well, it's not going to matter. They're all across the bridge, so across the bridge is where we're going. And we might be able to surprise them, because Suzuki has a charge attack. I'm hoping to take advantage of that, to rush him up there. Let's get started. I'm not even going to look at what they're capable of doing. Because I'm spending way too much time, well, I guess you guys don't mind if I plan ahead. Or, not plan ahead. If I take a look and see what the enemies are capable of doing. Now, before I go any further, can't be slept. Can't be slept. 2 of us can't be slept. Italian could try to put all of them to sleep. If she has them, that one won't be slept. How much mana is it for that ability? Oh, we can't even use it at the moment. Okay. So then, let's take a look how far these guys can move. Oof! Quick! 5 movement. 5 movement. 4 movement. Okay, so they all have probably boomerangs, right? Oh, a swarm strike, steal item, precise strike. Oh, okay, they don't. They don't have those boomerangs that I was used to seeing other types use. Okay, then let's just move you up here. Italian. And I think that'll do. Unless I want to move you, say, over with, well, everyone needs to get across that bridge, Tim. This one, swarm strike. Okay, so you probably have range here, Katja, to use a slowing bullet. You don't have a slowing bullet. Okay, can we enrage the red cap? And they'll just steal my items when they get the chance to make up for the fact they're using their own. Good for them. Reinforcements are also spawning almost right away, it would seem. Okay, I don't want to be on this row because I want Suzuki moving up and charging into that other Kawa. So let's... What abilities do you have? It's been a long time, Zaro. Holy Beast is what you have. You cannot swim. I think we just charge you up. And... Do we know Polestar? We do. No, you can't use it here, because you don't have the mana to use it there, I think, right? Correct. Okay. Then you have to move him straight up. We could use it just on Talion, but I'd rather use it on Kiri and Yates if I get the chance. So we'll just... Oh, maybe we can throw an item with you, Zaro? No, let's just do that and that will be it. I don't want you there, Kiri. We'll move you up here. And you can't Dark Bolt anything either. So let's just end your turn. And Yates, there's nothing for you to do either, so you'll just end your turn. Alright, Suzuki. Oh, you might not be able to charge. Oh, you can. Okay. Do it. Yep. An enemy has arrived. Ooh, I like this. There's going to be a lot of them. Now, do I try to put everyone to sleep? We could all be slept and none of the enemy could be. So this is a bit tricky. Might be worth doing, though. The ones that spawn, are they on? No, they are not on these. I guess... I think we do it. I think we do it. So we have 2 or 3 of us are immune to the sleep. Most of them are not. So we will try... Unless... Well, so I'm going to try charming one of them. Based on the fact that they get to activate so quickly, I would want to charm one of them who is about to go next. No, you know what, Tim? No, go ahead and try sleep. No, let's charm one of them. I cannot charm that one unless I move slightly differently. I'd have to move here to do it. Just before you do that, Tim, she has flying. The Rackerjack has a snapback or a push ability, if I recall correctly. Flip kick is what it is. It exchanges positions with them. And it can swim, probably, right? Yes. And flip kick is range 1 to 2, vertical 3. Okay, so he won't be able to do it because this is more than 3 height. So... And I can't charm that one. So, yeah, it's going to have to be him or the one who shoved. Where's this other one that ice hasn't gone yet? Over here? That one's... Okay. So let's charm... Try to charm. No! Tim, do the sleep. Kirikacha... Ugh. Oh no, they're listed even if it's a 0%. Let's do it. Alright, Zaro. So... let's move behind Katja. Or actually, let's move up here and wake Katja up. Actually, does Pulse us... Alicorn removes sleep. Will Alicorn affect them both if I'm here? It will. Oh! Alicorn's only a single person ability. I'd rather hold on to the magic then, and we just move up a tiny bit, and we go ahead and use Remedy instead. And then Katja. Katja can wake up Yates. Okay. I think we focus on the enemies that are awake and ignore everything else. So let's use a Dark Bolt. That's not going to work. Holy Bolt. And Yates, let's charge you up. And can we use a Dark Locust to kill... Wow! No! It has to be Holy Tim. They're super resistant to Dark. Or maybe you can poison it. Or we could not do anything, and your turn will come along that much faster next turn. So let's do that. One of them has a boomerang. Okay, wow. I'm glad it knocked Zaro that direction. Won't quite kill him. He's going to counter steal. But I think I'll be well, you'll be berserked then? So we don't want to do that. What's... If I Wild Slam... Oh, there's a Cowell right in front of the Rackerjack. Am I able to Wild Slam? Like, do I have a better chance to hit someone if they're sleeping? Yes! But it's not going to kill it. I think, Tim, don't you have an ability that pushes someone? Bull Rush does, but I think you want to... Does that work from back here? does, I think I'd rather just Wild Fury, Tim. Sorry, Sure. Alright, Talion, so from here, you should be able to poison, and if it hits, and kill it. If I do that from behind... First off, do I have range over here? I want to get behind it. I don't know, though, if I have the range I need to use it from back here. Oh, I do. Oh, it doesn't matter, but we'll still do it from back here. Yates. Let's think. How do we want to do this? Let's use a heal. On Katja? This is the one that hurt you, so maybe we Crippling Bullet to take away its boomerang ability? Or we Berserk it, although it will start waking up its companions. No, you know what? You just said to him why you shouldn't do that. Cripple it. Cripple did not stick. Let's move you... Yeah, stay on the bridge, Tim. Wait, does Katja... Can Katja swim? Katja can swim. So I will actually move her up here. Zaro. Whoever I put this... I really want you... You're hurt also. That has Berserk. That's going to be attacking Katja on its turn. With a normal standard attack. If I move you here... Does a Polestar... It does not affect the Kawa below. Alright, Kiri. Let's think here. So I don't want you to attack anyone who's still sleeping. So we're gonna move you... The record... All the enemies are going next as well. So let's not... Let's move up here. And I don't think we've got the range it takes. We could hit this guy, but I don't want to... He's going to wake up, but he still is not quite awake. So we're not going to do anything and just end your turn. Right. Suzuki is berserking. Or it did for one turn, so I couldn't do anything with them. Okay. We could try putting everyone to sleep again with Talion, if I so desire. We've got the mana for it, and it seems like that might be a good idea. Maybe not this time. Not this time, Tim. Can't charm that one. Can we charm the Rackerjack? There's a chance we could do so. Let's... Oh, but I can't do it from here. Oh, wow! We can't do it from there either. Okay, we gotta be almost right up next to it. Not a lot of range on this at all. Okay, so dominate. Come on, game. Alright, let's try it. Kiri, if I move you... I can't move you onto this. It looks like there's not going to be any more enemies. Can I Wrathful Burst? No, it would be Holy Burst. You'll be shoved and stolen from. So if I'm going to do that, I should do it from here. Zaro. You can't kill this one. Actually, you might be able to with a... No, this isn't going to work. I guess we could have you hang around back here. Katja's also hurt, Tim. She'll be okay. Let's... If I attack this, counter shove won't happen. The Rackerjack may kill it as well. Let's attack it. Which one's that wounded one? This one. Okay. So we've got an almost dead one. And we have two of them that are heavily wounded. But I don't think I have an AoE ability on her. I do not. Let's move you all the way up here, Katja. And I think we just shoot and kill this one. 94. Though we could kill that one with Yates. A poison would probably do it. Oh, you don't have her being a bounty hunter, Tim, so she doesn't have all those other awesome abilities. So yeah, you should just do a standard attack on this one. Oh, looks like the enemies... There will be more reinforcements spawning soon. Alright, Yates, so... Are you able to kill... this one? Let's see, if I use a poison... If it hits, it's dead. Let's do it. Alright, Talion. I think we move you up and throw a rock at the other wounded one. And Kiri. So we don't really want to be slugging it out with these enemies, but you're not hurt, and I can't shut this, right? No, and I'm not allowed to move onto it to block it. So we have endless reinforcements for this fight. We could move you up here and maybe Holy Burst to damage all of them. What would that do for you, though, Tim? Not much, if I'm being honest. You need to get people into the lifts. The wounded one's back here somewhere. Maybe we move here and we Holy Beam? That would kill the wounded one. If I Holy Burst, you'd have to Holy Burst from here. It would hurt all of them, but would not... Oh, actually, no. It would still only hurt 2. So, no. So, if you want to take out another one of them... Maybe... Does it have the range I need from here? It does not. So, we would have to move you up one more spot. You can swim, and we can probably get you back into cover quick enough. So, let's take out another one of these enemies. Zaro. Zolbeam won't kill either of them, but will severely hurt both of them. The Rackerjack may be able to finish them off. I know I shouldn't be focusing on killing them, but they're in the way. Not really. It's Suzuki. You're the one who actually needs. We need to clamor with you to get you to where you can actually board one of these vessels. So I think we're just going to So I could spend the time it takes to kill this one, but I think it's better off if we just move you away. And we don't even do anything with you. Alright, Katja. So, that one's badly hurt. This one's not hurt at all. Can you kill this one? You can. The Rackerjack is also hurt. Why don't we kill the Rackerjack then? That's a bit of overkill. Yates, you are hurt, and so is Katja. So if we use a heal 2 with you, that will solve both those problems, I think. Do you have... Oh, no! You no longer have Blessed One. Right, I took that off of you. Let's heal Katja. And then you're going to move towards this lift. Italian. Let's think here. This one's hurt. You don't need to kill them. You need to get into the lifts. Katja and Kiri can get into that one. You and Suzuki can probably get into this one. So let's begin moving you back. And can we charm this one? Kiri, if I move you here, you can do a Ancient Power Holy Burst to hurt all 3 of these. 4 of them? There's a 4th? In the water. Oh, this is perfect. Sorrow, the one here is charmed, so we don't want to kill it. This only has counter steel, right? It does. I think we just move you away, Zaro. We've done enough fighting with you, and you can... maybe... Katja and Suzuki are going next. No, you should move away. You should move away. So, let's use a... Oh, let's just move you. We'll move you all the way over here. And we can heal Yates. Suzuki, you're supposed to be going into this lift. So let's get you over there. And I guess... we can use... Oh, I forgot all about Earth Burst. Don't get distracted. which we're being distracted anyway because he's using an ability, and his turn would activate faster if you did not do that. Katja, can you kill this one? Not from there. Oh, yes, from here. Oh, thank you for using your Mana Stone on me. I appreciate that. He was charmed, so I was curious as to what he would do if there's no enemies around. Okay, this is over, right? We're in the lifts? Yep, you two are. I think. I think it's these two spots on every lift. So I guess we'll thank this one for its help by attacking it. Italian, we need to get you into the lift over here. Oh, thank you. I was worried I wouldn't have the movement. Zaro, you're hurt. Let's just use a Zol heal. Actually, we'll use a potion. We have them. We don't want the enemy stealing them from us. And it saves mana in case we actually, for some reason, need to pull you out of that lift. And if I Holy Burst again, we only get one of them. Ancient Power, Holy Bolt. Well, this really worked out. Like, amazingly. We picked the best team. We picked the best team for this. I'm really happy with how this expedition. Please tell me I'm recording this. I am, and I'm not muted. Yeah, this was wonderful. Okay, well, we're done. There's nothing else you could even do. Nothing will give you experience points while you're. Oh, actually, there is something that will work, right? We can demonic might. And once Talion goes, and she enters that lift, we're all done. A bit odd, actually, that she actually has to walk on the lift because she can fly. That wasn't bad at all. Almost $20,000 for that. We gained a new weapon, Quarreler, and another Lunar Crest if you want another vampire. And Katja gained MVP. I don't know. I think Talion deserved MVP for those two charms, if I'm being honest. And putting everyone to sleep, that absolutely should have been Talion. Lunar's band is back. Experience and ability points. Kareem's group is back. Influence, experience, and ability points. And Thronis has led the first successful mission up here in the Kapawa lands. Good job, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go and compress this part down, and I will be back for the next mission. Although, I'll probably pop up over here at Gale so I can assign people to guild missions again. Give me a few seconds, everyone. Alright, everyone. I'm back. Let's go ahead and send people away out on guild missions. And then we'll head over to the God's Tier Wastes. Now, off-screen, I agonized for like 40 minutes about what guild upgrades to build for the Kawa lands. And so, it's been interesting to read about all of them for so long here, because I have made some... mistakes is the wrong word, but I didn't realize how some of them worked. Some of the upgrades affect every region, and some of them will only affect the region that you're in. The marketplace affects the prices in stores everywhere in the game, not just the region that you build it in. I've built, I think, 3 of them so far, so the prices for everything is currently 21% cheaper. In fact, I think we can see that, right? If I go look at all this, let's see, I see my 7% store GP cost. I guess it'll be down there. There's another one, and there's the third one. That's super interesting. We could build another one in the Kawa lands, but I decided not to at this moment because, well, I don't think we're going shopping anytime soon. Not until we will be going shopping soon, maybe at the end of the next episode, but we can wait to build it till then. The Kawa lands guild upgrades has a unique building, the barracks. Grants an additional mission slot, so more missions can be active at the same time. That's awesome! So I've immediately built that. This isn't located in any of the other guild areas. I've built a shooting range and a hunter's lodge, as I'm going to be doing patrols here, so we can see what that's like. And I noticed, like, angel tears can be gathered, so I'm thinking that the... oh, sorry, the Arpium is what you wanted to look at, Tim. And you didn't even build this. Oh no, this isn't what I wanted. Crap! I'm getting confused. That was the cantina and the gardens? That was the cantina and gardens, Tim. So I'm holding off building anything else at the moment until I can see what we get as rewards for completing some of these later missions. I'm interested in particular in any components we can get and the experience we might be able to earn while doing missions in this area. So, but in the meantime, I went ahead and built some buildings to help us with patrols, and I built the convoy here as well. The convoy lets us deploy an extra unit to each mission, which will increase the chance of success at those missions by 5%. Remember, it's a 5% increased chance to complete them per person you send away on those missions. So speaking of missions, there were 2 more that were unlocked for this area, and we're going to do both of them. Fill in the blanks, and an even more special mission. Let's read fill in the blanks first. I need someone with a keen eye to scout out this area and help me fill in these empty places on my charts. One thing I cannot abide is a blank space on the map. This will reward us a 7,000 gold for 100 influence points, which means I can afford to send the other group out for that rogue's end, which earns us 65 experience points for doing that, because this will make up the cost and give us a little bit of extra money. So let's do this. And I'm allowed to send 5 people on this mission. So it's going to be the lowest level folks should go to this mission. So Suzuki, we're sending you. The lowest level people who aren't NPC, story characters will go. Anyone else? Lancaster, you're going. Darley Dagger. Anyone else level 25? No one else level 25. Okay. So this is just money. Oh wait, this is just money, Tim. These people aren't going to gain any experience points. Hold on. This is cash. It's the highest people that should go. The people that you probably won't be sending with the next group. It's been a while since I used, I think, the actual group that's supposed to go with Kiri. I mean, we're all level 27s, though, but I can just do a bunch of patrols with random people after this. We can do, like, 2 or 3 videos where I'm just doing patrols to get experience points with everyone else. So, okay, yeah, so we'll send Kiri's group with Kiri. So then the people I'm sending out on this mission are people who I don't want to get any experience points at all. So Regal, you'll lead the group. You're level 29. Who else is high level? Palir, level 27. I think that's it, Tim. Everyone else is like level 26 or 27. Yeah, how about that? Alright. Tillman, you'll go out then. Mr. Simons. And it should be someone who doesn't need ability points as well, Tim. We'll send Talion. An even more special mission. Guess what? Moray is back. One of his fellows was abducted by a mysterious group making its lair in the deep jungle, and once again, Moray has gracefully offered to let a few of your folks accompany him. The specific threat remains nebulous, but it will definitely be a challenge and a great experience for anyone who goes along. Normally, only one person's allowed here, but the convoy will let me send 2. This is worth 500 ability points. So if we're going to send people out on this, they better be able to gain the most amount of experience points for attempting it. So I'm thinking this is a good time to go ahead and make Demios either a vessel or a lich, whichever one I can make him. And we can't make him a vessel yet. He needs Mender 5 and Wizard 5. Can I make him a lich? Okay, so we can make him a lich. He's named after that lich from the Dungeons & Dragons Tower of the Wizard King. So let's go ahead and make him this. And then we'll put him back to being a sorcerer for a bit. 500 ability points is a ton of ability points to earn so quickly. Unless I want to make him the Mender. No. Let's do this. Let's make him a lich. So done. I don't care about his equipment, so he's one person that's going on this mission. And 500 ability points. No experience at all. So, oh, Leonara. I wanted you with me on the mission I'm about to do, though. You are the healer with our group. So we're going to keep you as that. So, okay. Demios is going to go. And I guess we'll send Kareen to gain even more vampire points. How far is she in this class? Oh, I can tell. She's level 5 of 10. Okay, Kareen. We're going to send you 2. Have fun, you two. Okay, so we get 300 ability influence points for doing this mission. We can send 2 more people out on missions. I think we stick with what I had just been talking about, and we send people out on Shiver Me Timbers. 65 ability points is nothing to sneeze at. I'm sorry, experience points. And we get a decent amount of influence and ability points for this as well. So, Thronis will go. Suzuki will go. And one more person. Does this require, like, a special class to be successful? It does not. Okay. Did you master this class, Glint? You did. Everyone else has kind of Oh! Let's send Darly Dagger out. And we get one more mission that we can send people out on now. So... I need the experience. That is the most important thing to me. I need to level anyone who's not actively leveling in the actual quest I'm doing. So let's do... And the dead shall rest. 1,250 bucks for 50 influence, 34 experience, and 65 more ability points. So, Takashi, Deleb, Kakuro, and then I guess we'll send you Lunar. Alright, that's all 4 active missions, I think. Woo, look at that! Let's save the game. Yeah, this is taking way too long. It's too long for me to make up my mind what I want to do. Alright, and now we're off to the God's Tier Waste. Let's go it. Let's go it. Yep, let's go it. Halt! Greetings. Oh, sorry, greetings? Turn around and be gone. This will be your only warning. You know, Raynor, I don't think that patent greeting of yours is as effective as you think. Sadly, I think you might have a point. Our leader warned us there'd be troublemakers coming this way. Your leader left other sigil members to block our path, and yet he warned you we'd be coming. Sounds to me like someone might be considered expendable. Securing a future that isn't controlled by the Immortals is worth the sacrifice. Something an Arbiter dog like you could never understand. And you, Katja! I didn't expect to see you amidst the Immortals' lackeys. You were a high-ranking member of Sigil. What happened to you? As you say, I was a high-ranking member of this organization, and I didn't even know the leader's malicious methods and true objective. What does that say about how much a grunt like ye knows of what's really going on? I know enough! Enough to know I need to stop you, here and now! You won't be getting in our way anymore. I thought you'd be better at this whole negotiations thing, with your ransoming experience and all. I don't usually parlay. That one time was only because you caught me eye, love. Enough! Looks like this lot means business. Ooh, look at the lands around here. We have smoke and everything happening. We also, I see angel tears right in front of us. Is there any treasure chests? There is. You know, I haven't seen another one of those strange obelisks in some time. I'm getting suspicious. We need a teleporter or a flyer or someone who has a jump who can make that, I think. This is so weird on my eyes. This is a... Oh, I forget what it's called now. Wow, really, Tim? You're gonna have this senior moment right here on screen? I am. I can't remember what they're called. It's not called a ditch, but it's effectively what it is. It goes like this. So we would need to jump over this to get to that treasure chest. Alright, what are we dealing with here? We've got a gambler sorcerer who has a magic shield that I haven't seen before. Decent defense, good attack in mind, decent speed, 20 evade, 18 critical hit. Anything special on him? Critical focus, lucky, and initiative. A peddler gunner, without a gun. So this means this person is going to be hanging around the background and using traps endlessly, probably. Resistance expert on her right now I can see as well. I've never seen an ornate axe. She has an Age of Shield and a black cull, which we haven't seen before either. A throwing glove to help her with her rocks, which probably do double damage. Yep, item potency, so we'll need to be careful of her. Evade attack on her. Also has initiative. Croc. Immune to poison, by the way. All buffs can affect those people. Kamatachi as a weapon. That looks like a... Oh, another thing I forgot the name of. I should know what this is called. A war axe? A war pick? I think that's what it's called. Oh, or a scythe, Tim? Or it's a scythe, which is actually what it is. Dendrite armor, which we haven't seen before. Templar... Templar mercenary. Okay, not bounty hunter. Loyal friends, sturdy grip, lucky, defense expert, and resilience. Excellent defense, decent resistance, good evade, decent crit rate. Gadgeteer, scoundrel. I'm still getting used to gadgeteers. I haven't used lead very often. Clockwork hammer, golden garb. Can't be, most of the buffs won't work on her, or half of them. I see sapphire earring. Bandit's glove, that increases her chance to steal. 2 more GP stolen with steal GP. I think it increases her speed as well. A scoundrel as well. Height advantage, that's not going to help her. Economy, she can use her abilities a little easier. Evade skill on her. A ranger knight. So this is someone who's going to have the one for all ability. That looks like a rogue's end as well on them. Yep, rogue's end, sapphire earring, black call, ninja garb, wizard glove, everbloom. One for all. Okay. What's the range on rogue's end? What's the range on rogue's end? 1 to 5. Also has a chance to slow people. She's gonna be really annoying. What's her evade chance? 21%. 21 crit chance. This group is looks like slightly lower level than the group we had just fought. But they're a little more deadly. I guess that would make sense, right? We fought a swarm earlier with, I guess, all the Kawas. Can't be poisoned, can't be bled. War Mage. Okay, War Mage Beastmaster. Elemental Master, Leech Mana, Defense Expert, Mana Font. We have, Counter Haste. Okay, so if we're gonna kill her, we gotta kill her immediately. Because I hate War Mages. They one-hit kills. They from full life to no life. Alright, well, let's assemble the group. So, Raynor, you are here. You should go here, actually, Raynor. That way you'll get to buff Kiri with Fleet of Foot, which is what I like doing with you. I'm coming along. Leonara is here, as is Walter. Oh, I forgot I gave you the hover boots. Those look pretty good. I like that. Look at that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I realize enemies have had hover as well. It's just... That's kind of cool. Leonara... We'll put you here, but I'm not going to give you the haste. I'm going to give that instead to Milner. The haste. The Fleet of Foot. Okay. We're set. Let's do it. Raynor starts with a Fleet of Foot. And then I think we do charge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can just charge you up, Raynor. It's been a while since I heard this tune. Very heroic sounding. I'm a bit confused by what happened there. Hailstorm actually... It didn't do any damage to us. What's your mind? 230. Our resistances are all rather high, so we didn't really feel the effects of that. Interesting. He also was far away, and he got counter-slowed. Oh, by Kiri. Kiri counter-slowed him. Okay. So who's this? Walter, this is you? You also start with mana, but it's not enough for us to use... It is not enough for us to use a haste. Let's just move you up this way. And you're still not in range. I'm just going to end your turn. Yeah, that's what I wanted to use. A sales pitch. I'll have to wait till next turn. Raynor, if I charge you up there... Oh, he won't be able to hit you, but you probably won't survive. Because you'll be out there all alone without any help. The War Mage is going next, followed by their Gadgeteer, and then all of us are going. You could move him up, Tim. All the way up there. What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not good enough to hit him this round. And you don't have a ranged ability. Actually, you do. You have Siphon. So that can be reused against him. That will be the only ability you'll be able to use against him, though. Only live once. Let's make a giant mistake. We'll move up here, and if I sneak attack, he has counter attack. That's gonna be awkward. You could try sleeping him. If it has to hit him, but if it does and it sleeps him, he's out of the combat for a little bit. Let's do it. That was really risky, but it worked. Oh, I like the look of that ability. That's pretty cool. I like the sound effect for it, too. Alright, Leonara. Let's move you up. Gee, I did give you duality, right? Let's total shield Rainer. And that will do. Yeah, just charging you up, Kiri. There's not much I'm going to have you do. In fact, we're just going to end your turn. I should arguably use Warcraft to heal yourself, but I'd rather your turn come a little quicker, so we're going to just pass. Oh, I forgot you have a heal, so we don't need to do that with you. Milner. I should probably scatter my forces a bit. And I don't think there's anything here I can do that will help. Oh, actually there is. I forgot about that. So if I move you here, Milner, and I use Niwat Piccolo, that would give barrier to you and Leonara. And heal the little bit of damage you both took. I think I will move up, but not so far up. We're in a big AoE. I know we are. And I think I channel soul magic. And we mass haste? I didn't see any assassins on their sides, although I suspect the gadget here can actually dispel. That's terrifying. Yes, just do that. Do that. Oh, that's a haste that she gained. Darn it! And you're moving up. Slowed. Milner, what's your movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll be able to leap into them, but you won't have the range otherwise to hit any of them. Do we have like an AoE? We do have an AoE. It'll wake up Sleeping Beauty, but I think we probably want to do it. Let's move you here, Walter. And if I pedal patent usage rock on him, everyone takes 100 damage. who's going next? Their peddler gunner is. I mean, this is really tempting. That's 100 damage in that AoE. Leonara could move up and maybe a holy. Oh, she doesn't have an AoE holy though, Tim. I think you do it. I think we do it. We do it. Ah, darn it! Healed everyone 200 damage. Good for their good for their healer. Okay, Leonara. Oh, what the heck? There are traps on the ground preemptively here. Well, that's super awkward. That sucks. Okay. If I move you up here... The War Mage, I think, has dodge skill, Tim. Oh, this sucks. And the War Mage is going, like, next. Actually, he's not, but this is going to be really rough. And Milner needs a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll want to leap into this fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then leap or howl. Oh, he could howl. I'd want him here to howl, though. And it will probably still hit Kiri. I think we'll probably do that anyway. Actually, no, it won't matter to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll have to do it from here. And it'll only get this guy. I can't kill the War Mage this turn. If I move Kiri here, and I do a forceful strike on this guy, that knocks him away, and then, I don't know if I want him leaping right in the middle of all that nonsense. Move Kiri up. You just won't leap with Milner. And we'll burst or something. Well, that was lucky, in that you moved up, so I'm gonna try to kill you. Unless, is Walter in danger? 1, 2, 3... Probably not. And definitely not if I move you up here, Milner. Actually, he still is in danger because of the archer, but I can't do anything about the archer. Wow, we do almost no damage. What the heck? The Arpia will do 1/4 damage to him. That's still no damage. Oh, his defense is super high, Tim. That's why. So I could move here, and we could we can use the Thurva Whelp. That does line damage. It won't do much. But it will heal hit points. There's a little bit of hit points might be enough to keep these two alive, so let's do it. Oh, no, it didn't do anything, apparently. Well, this is what I was terrified of. Are you able... And I'm not able to reach this guy? Are you able to kill him? No. Damage to that guy. We're still not gonna kill him. But I think I have to do it anyway. Because it's decent damage to him. But then I'll have to use, like, Holy on him to kill him. So if I'm going to do that, then my strategy should be to withdraw from the front lines. So I stay out of range of that archer for a little bit. Rainer. This defense is so hot. If I move you away from where you currently are, this guy moves up and aces Walter. So we can't do that. You have to keep him there. Could keep Walter here. Sorry, what you call it here. 1, 2, 3. I'd really rather not. So I think we try the Sleep Slice again. That was the sound of a miss. That will do. You have to stay put. This will kill Kiri. Oh, nope. Didn't quite kill her, but almost killed her. Walter, I kind of had to run you up to heal her, or she's dead. But their War Mage is going next. We have to kill their War Mage. I didn't realize how much damage that does, so we can use that right from here. Or we could charm. This charm works with a 100% chance of success. But this guy's going next, and I can't charm that one. So I think we do kill the War Mage. Oh, we have to actually do it from behind. It won't do more damage otherwise. This is the first time I think Kiri has fallen in combat. Leonara. You have the mana, but you don't have... Oh, you have Revive 1. Whatchamacallit has Revive 2. The Mender class. So let's bring Kiri back. Actually, when is Kiri brought back? After most of the enemy goes. So, it's not worth bringing her back at this point. Let's come down here and use a heal. Do you have Blessed One on you, Leonara? I can't remember. You do. Okay. Then a heal 2 is probably a little more efficient. And we can have you stay a little bit further away. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to use a refresh on my turn. So I do want you kind of in a small AoE. So let's move you here and you use a heal 2. That is what I was really worried about, that one for all slowing him. I knew this was going to happen before I even started the fight. Milner, let's have you come up. And that archer's going next. Can we root them? No, you cannot root the archer. I really don't like that counterattack. But I think you need to do it with him, Tim. Only 43 damage with his normal attacks. This is not so good. Slowed. You should go after the archer. If I use can I use like a dismiss attack? How much damage does this do? You have to hit though, Tim. 79%. I think we do it. I'll move myself with everyone here, and I'll use a refresh. To at least keep haste on all of us. Right, we're both down one of our people. One of our people? Yes, we are, in fact, down one of our people. Walter's the person, I think, who should try to get whatchamacallit back in the fight. And she'll be actually going next, so this is the perfect opportunity to do it. Welcome back, what's-her-face. And now we go ahead and we'll have you move back a bit. You have a gun, after all, so you can reach out and tag other people as we need you to. Kiri, you... Who's this person? That's their peddler? So, if I move you adjacent, we could Flash Strike, which will ignore that counterattack of his. Which is at the moment what I really need. I need to stop having my people slowed. That's a second miss. That's a second miss. Leonara. What are we doing with you? Can you kill this guy with a holy? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't. If you move there, you're leaving. No, I'm not leaving what you call it vulnerable. That one has even less resistance. Oh, I do have Holy Locust. Okay. So we can, if it hits, we'll do 113% damage to that guy. If it hits this one, it's 112. I don't like the odds of that. But none of us are wounded at the moment, I think. Actually, Rainer is, so we could fall back and just play defense. This guy is going next, so that might be the smart play. Oh, he'll probably go in front of Lotaeri and attack him. But I still think we should heal Rainer. Did I give you double cast? I did not give you double cast. Alright, I will have to fix that later. It should probably be a heal too, Tim. I forgot he was a sorcerer. I forgot I had Mystic Shield. Milner, you're almost dead again. You constantly are on the verge of dying every single time. So let's move you back. And we'll have Walter heal you. Can I bleed him somehow? I cannot. So let's give you Renew. Oh. I'd rather attack. No, we need to heal him. You really do, Tim. So get the Renew effect on you. Plus you get a pet out again. Grim-Eye knew you'd be too strong. That's why he left us these summoning stones. What is this? Trust in our leader, everyone! Fight on! So, I'm thinking we're doomed. What the heck is this? What is this nonsense? What is this? Oh, it's wearing Impala boots. Alright. Well, it's in fashion, I suppose. Barrage 2. Deal 2 times fire damage in a large area from a very long distance. The attack will be landed in a designated area next turn and bypass all counter abilities. Cannot be evaded. In a small area from a very long distance. Okay, so they're artillery. Counter slow, impetuous. Alright, speed increases every turn. We need to kind of focus on one of them. I have no idea how we're doing this. Alright. I guess we killed the gunner. If we can. Actually, wait. Can these be... What's its counter ability? Counter slow. And it itself can be slowed. But I will want a barrier on all of us before I make that attempt. So annoying. Alright, I think we have to kill... I need to kill one of these two. And Rainer is still slowed. Okay. We move here. And... Go try a Bloodsuck. We haven't seen this before. Oh, that does no damage. We could charm him, actually, for a round. It'll last for 2 rounds. Let's do it. And then on my turn, I move up here. And we use a mass barrier. I hate you. Kiri, this jerk can't be slowed, and now you're hurt. This one's charmed, so we don't have to worry about him right away. Let's move up. Sorry, move you up here, Kiri, and we're just gonna have to have you heal yourself. So we'll use a heavy potion on you. Leonara, let's get rid of that. Oh! I thought Panacea 1 got rid of slow. Okay. I think I'm going to put Mender back on you. I don't like, I don't think I like this duality with the Princess class. Okay, we need to get the slow off Rainer. So we have to do this. And I can't move you where I want you, unfortunately, Walter, so we'll have to move you here. Evade skill. That's not evade attack. We don't want to attack that guy. I kind of need everyone together so I can start AoE healing and putting barrier on everyone, but I have to be careful of those AoEs. We need this guy to definitely die, because since he has slow on him. You can't root him, Tim. We do have the barrier on you, Milner, so we could move you next to Kiri. Actually, are you next to Kiri? I don't think so. I think you're too... I think you're below her. Yeah, you can't do that on her. Don't attack that guy. Let that guy, leave that guy alone. Let's use, yeah, let's use the Piccolo to put barrier onto Rainer. Right, this area is safe to be in. The AoE wasn't going to land here. And Rainer, she has evade attack, but not evade skill. So let's move you up. Can't be weakened, can't be attacked down. Can be blinded. Can she be poisoned? No. Can't be slept either. She has the earrings on her, Tim. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I guess let's try to blind her. If I'm going to do that, I can use just a dirty hit. What's our steal chance? You know, I'm going to try stealing from her. Okay, Kiri doesn't have barrier. You also don't have barrier on yourself, Tim. So let's move over here. And let's mass barrier again. This is going to be a really long fight. I think the game designers thought we'd have less people on our side being fought at the moment. But that's totally hasn't been the case at all. And he's no longer charmed. And no longer slowed. And Leonara, you lived. I can't attack that guy because you get counterattacked. At least I think you will. If I move you here... You know what? We really have to kill this thief. She is way too annoying. Is the AoE happening there, Tim? The AoE might be happening there. I don't think you should move there. I can't move quite where I want to use a haste. If you just shoot her, she will shoot you back. Okay, well, we can still put a haste on most of the people here. No, we can't. Because it's around you, Tim. Right, and it's counterattack, not counter-shot. If I precise strike, is this enough to kill her? Well, it's not going to do much for you, Milner, but we can put a haste on you, actually, to try to get you out of there quickly. And I think that artillery is coming down right on top of you, though, no matter what. I would love to use a howl in the middle of them to keep them all rooted. But you're going to die if I do that, Milner. And I think I'd rather you be alive at the moment. Looks like it's not meant to be anyway, since you missed, so. So I've been playing another game, everyone, called Mainframe Defenders. And the difference between a game like that, which is you always hit, and a game like this where you have a great chance of missing multiple times in a row. Well, not a great time, by chance. Oh man, I much prefer games like Mainframe Defenders. I can plan my turns a little bit better. Alright. I don't even remember where the AoEs are landing. Let's see. Show details? Okay. We can, in fact, still see the hold on. What's the show details button? It's T. Okay, so I go back to hit G. I hold down T. So all of that. So we need to get that squad out of there. I really want to deal with these jerks before I try even dealing with the artillery. Okay, if I heal you, none of these guys... he might be able to reach you with a rock. No, you'll be outside the range of that. I don't think the Peddler can reach you either, Leonara. So we'll heal Milner a little more. Actually, that's duality. So it's a heal 1. Oh! Can't be healed. Weakens on him. No effect remove with Panacea 1. Is Panacea 2 on Regality? Ooh. Okay, so that's not happening. So let's go ahead and heal yourself then. Walter, you can't stay there. So let's move you up. And if I don't do anything with you, they're going before you anyway. Okay, so can we Blood Nova here? Only one of them will be affected. Then let's move you here. And you'll do the same thing, and patent usage. Oh, I'm sorry, sales pitch. Oh, Milner already had haste on him. Okay. I really like those abilities. They're pretty awesome. This guy's going next. Can't sleep her. Can we poison her? Nope. You probably can't weaken her either. Okay, she's wearing the earrings. Can we bleed her? No! What abilities can we affect her? Oh! Skills. Your skills aren't working. Is sneak attack a skill or an attack? It's an attack. So Kiri, if I move you here, what's there? 68. I think what's it called? Stunning Strike. Oh wow, this will almost this normal attack will almost kill her. Then these are skills. No, those can't hurt her, Tim. Let's go with a Stunning Strike. Milner, I don't think you can leap on the other side to kill her, as awesome as that would be, because I'm pretty sure leap is a skill. Oh! No, you can do it! Finally, leap! Finally! Oh, crap! She had a renew. No problem, we'll finish her off right now, then. But before I do that... Okay, still all the way over there. Oh, you should really cast a spell on those two, Tim. As long as they're together. Will Quetzalcoatl actually hit them? Only one of them. Okay, so then how about our Fire Hound? Arvenal. Nope, that won't reach him either. Okay, well then I don't have a choice. We'll just... Well, I do have a choice, but we're going to move up And we will throw a rock. That seems that seems a bit like overdoing it. Already slowed. Leonara. Let's move you up and we'll total shield Rainer, which will counteract the penalties. I'm sorry, yeah, total shield. Which should get rid of the debuffs and replace them with buffs. So, Milner, we don't want you staying where you're currently located. This area, I believe, is safe. Yep. So, let's move you here, and you'll... Fated Breath? Oh, it didn't do anything. Okay, I can't stay here. Let's move myself up. And... we will use the Arvinal now. Rainer, let's move you behind the Gadgeteer. And we will try a sneak attack. Nope, that's it. Wait, that is a skill. Okay, so she's the one who has the evade skill. Which means that none of these will work on her either. Is there anything I want to... I don't have any gun abilities on you, Walter. We have Vampirism instead. Throw Dagger doesn't have the range I want. So let's just attack. This isn't Underrail, right? I'm not playing Underrail. I'm playing This is Fell Seal. In Underrail, if you haven't watched my my videos for that, everyone... I missed like 95% chances to hit in a row. It's incredible. And it happened that missing multiple very high percentage chances to hit is not an uncommon thing to occur to me in that game. Now, to be fair, we've hit more often than we've missed, but this is getting really annoying. I've missed, I think, 4 or 5 attacks on this guy now. Alright, Leonara. Are we able to use a Holy Locus on him? If it hits... Okay. I have finally calmed down. I didn't want to curse and swear. There's no reason for it. Like, we weren't... So, now that I see what that these enemies aren't rushing forward to devour us, they don't have any, like, close-range AoEs or spewing fire, I'm going to assume they don't have actually, they probably have a close-range attack with their natural weapons. Yes, okay. And I don't feel like finding out what that is. Although, I suppose we're probably going to have to with Milner. I am a little nervous about walking into an immobilizing trap, but since we have barriers on us, I'm guessing we'll be okay. Very clever and very different than what I'm used to, is that there were traps already present on this battlefield. It makes sense. That's a perfectly fine thing to have happen. I just wasn't expecting that to be the case. Oh my goodness, this thing's immune to lightning. No, it's not, Tim. No, your mind is... Oh, it is actually resistant to lightning. And Milner's mind is not so great. I think we can weaken it. If we would stick today. Let's see, do we have... we can slow it, but you don't have any bullet abilities on Walter. Oh, wait, did that actually take effect? Ah, I thought I had barrier on you, Walter. Okay, so that's really no good. We have to purge that immediately. I do not want you falling to one of the AoEs. Kiri, so you don't have a barrier on you either. There's no barrier on you, so... I think we're all going to stick together. Oh, well, hold on. Milner has the ability to put a barrier on her. So just don't do anything with her this turn. Actually, you can move her up. And you can flash strike. Because that ignores the counter ability. My plan is not to be there when that lands. Oh, Walter! You were slowed. Alright, none of you can stay there in that big AoE. Okay, this is no problem. We can do a heal too. Then I just want to see where it is again. Okay, so we can move you like here. Is that a safe spot to move? I think it is. It is. All right, let's move myself here. And we use another mass barrier. Walter already has a... sorry. Raynor has a barrier, and the other two do not. This is kind of annoying. So, let's haste ourselves. So I can get everyone lined up for a better use of barrier. And you'll just move up to, like, here, Walter. But you're not going to do anything. We're just going to... well, you are going to do something. You're just going to heal yourself. Okay, so Raynor, nope, not directly up there. You'll buff. Actually, it's an ally ability, isn't it? Oh, you can't use it again. You've already used it. Like, you already have the pet out, so you're not allowed to use the pet a second time. I always forget that's the case. So, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. The dismiss burrow would let you actually... This is basically a better version of leap. It's like a significantly better version of the leap ability. I never read that until right now. Okay, so can we gutter snipe this? Oh, it's immune to those effects, isn't it? Impetus or Steadfast is giving it the ability to be immune to percentage-based attacks. Okay, so... Well, I guess we'll dismiss attack. And Drainer, you can't be there at all. You do have the barrier ability on you. If I move here... Can we, like, poison slice? Things that do percentage-based damage strike me as being good abilities to use on these things. Alright, Kiri, we stick with Flash Strike at the moment. Okay, me. So that's not gonna hit any area. I would say it's gonna hit all of them there, but we'll go first. Let's get a barrier on all of them. I think I'll have to be here to do it. Okay, Walter, can we throw a dagger? Which should bleed him. Look how surprised it looks. And then we don't want you being in that AoE, so we can move you... Let's move you here. I'm going to need to be... Okay, everyone's going next, so I should remember not to stand in the AoE. Leonara. Oh, this thing's almost dead, actually. Can we Holy Locust kill it? Not quite, but it's badly hurt. I want everyone to be able to get another barrier on them, but it's not going to happen. And by everyone... Well, actually, I guess I don't need it, as long as I can move these folks into some place where they'll be... I can put the AoE on them again. But this thing's probably dead when Rainer gets to go. I wanted to use Walter to bloodsuck it to death. I think that would be... funny? Well, it would be funny, it would also be inefficient, so we should move up. And... Oh, actually, no, we should kill it from here. Oh, we won't quite kill it from here. You do have to move him up. And even then, I don't know if you'll be able to kill it. We won't. Okay. Well, then we will stick with the plan to be funny. Let's move you up here, Rainer. Actually, let's move you here, which should still be safe, and we can use Fleet of Foot. Milner, where's that other AoE landing? Let's come here, and we'll go ahead and use that Piccolo. Alright, Kiri, I didn't actually think it would get a chance to attack you, but it totally did. I wanted to gather with you here. Let's stick with the plan. We'll gather, and then move her up. I will make the assumption that that still lands, even if we kill it. So let's do another mass barrier to be safe here. But I'm pretty sure they're going to kill it when they get a chance to go. So we'll begin moving myself up here to barrier everyone in that area. Walter! I want to bloodsuck it to death, because I think that's rather funny. You're leaping onto this giant brain and draining all the heat out of it. It's only one hit point, but I haven't seen the animation. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I was hoping for something a little different. Well, it worked, right? Shouldn't complain. All right, so let's duality, total shield. Actually, let's just move. Oh, you can open this, Leonara. So I guess we'll have you do that. A chitin suit. Oh, what the heck? I should have buffed Rainer. Alright, Milner. Let's move you up and attack it. So you have mana, so I guess we should be blood trophying it. And for some reason, counter slow isn't working on this. I guess counter slow only works on attacks. And that did poison it, which is nice, because now it's going to take large damage over time. So we can probably Holy Burst. Better absorb that. Kiri will move you away. I guess you'll go harvest the other Angel Tears for us. I'm coming, guys. Let's use a haste on myself. Oh, Leonara, you're about to take a hit. And there's not much I can do, so... Well, you won't be there again. That was a big mistake on its part. So Leonara, we can even heal to you. Which is just enough to heal the damage that its barrage does. I'm so glad these things are not as dangerous as I had thought they were. The enemies we were fighting actually were more dangerous. And in a way, I'm glad the Templar killed himself to summon these. That made the battle, I think, easier than it would have been otherwise. Milner, we could use you to kill it, but I want to use one of my spells to kill it. I want to use one of our holy spells. Actually, it looks like we can't kill it with you. Just barely cannot do so. Can you... And you can't reach the angel tears. Okay. Then, let's just attack. And I think I can kill it. And I don't think have we seen Immortal Souls? I don't think we've seen Immortal Souls yet. That's interesting. The Immortals themselves lend their assistance, I guess, if we asked them to. Alright, I thought we were dead at the very beginning of that. But it looked like we were fighting for a stalemate. And then they summoned those creatures. The Templar killed himself. And then we slowly began to win. That one archer of theirs was their MVP. Oh my god, that was so annoying. That was so annoying. And we missed 5, 6, 7 attacks? That fight, oof, that's tough. That's tough. But we won, and we got some of that mythical leather that we haven't seen before as well. So good work, everyone. And our squads are back. 7,000 gold pieces for all of you. Thank you all, everyone. Demus has returned with 500 ability points for himself and Crane. Thrawnus is back for a Rogue's End, and more importantly, 65 experience points. And Takashi has returned for more experience points. Alright, everyone. So that... Oh, right. No, you need the hover person to get that. Alright, so that will do it for us, everyone. Thank you for watching. And when we come back... I think we'll probably do patrols again. We'll probably do a video of patrols, and then maybe after that we'll do the hunt and a large battle. And we still have the Restful Stones area to double check on after we saw that vampire talking to an assassin about going to some sort of special meeting here. So we'll see about maybe doing that as well a few videos from now, 2 or 3 videos from now. But in case I'm going to stop here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.